Hey guys, Adam here from sapphiregladecomics, back again with another video. I know I said in a community post that not to expect any videos from me until I move. Well, I decided to make a quick little trade paperback review video, and I like to keep up with making the videos. Even though I am in the process of moving from my old apartment to a new apartment here in about 2 weeks. But anyways, today's review, I have the Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, World Without Love, which is the first 5 issues of Zebwells' Amazing Spider-Man run with some art by John Romita Jr. and Marcio Minez helping out. So I figured, hey, why not do a review? So here is the book. Sorry for my camera being super zoomed in. This is the cover, World Without Love. Here is the focus. Here is the spine. Here is the summary. You can pause the video right here if you want to read that summary. And this collects Amazing Spider-Man 2022, 1 through 5 by Zebwells, John Romita Jr., Scott Hanna, and Marcio Minez. And this comes in at $17.99, but I got this through my LCS Comic Logic, so I got 10% off of that. So I only paid about maybe $15, $16. But anyways, you open it up and you're welcomed with the previous saga in the Amazing Spider-Man, which was all that Beyond Corporation stuff. So those are the collected editions, which, by the way, you can wait for the omnibus to come out to read all that. Here is the cover, interior, and then a nice little splash page. And then we go into... There's the cover for issue number 1, first printing, and not sure what happened here, but we're going to find out soon what happened here with the upcoming Amazing Spider-Man issues now that Dark Web is done. So basically, Peter Parker is down on his luck. This takes place 6 months later after that first page, and we are greeted with him and Aunt May having a discussion about whatever just happened. Apparently Aunt May has had to downsize because of Peter Parker being gone for a while, and he's just out of luck, and he's in debt, hospital medical debt. So he's just really down on his luck, and his friend Randy wants to talk with him and check in on him because, well, Randy is looking to get engaged to a certain someone later in the book. And Tombstone is a big thing about this first 5 issues with Digger. Basically, it's Tombstone showing that he can still control crime and not to mess with him. Here's some more interior art with the meeting between Tombstone and Randy to ask Tombstone's daughter Janice to be his wife. So that was interesting. And then we have a drug heist that Spider-Man breaks up that was done by White Rabbit, who kind of acts as a double agent here. And no spoilers there. Peter Parker looks up to see Mary Jane, who has moved on, apparently, or forced to move on. So it's very interesting what happens there. And Here's Janice and Tombstone having a discussion. And this is still issue 1, but I don't want to spoil all of issue 1. Let's see here. Nope, this is still issue 1. And this moves us into... Oh, sorry, that was issue 2. Let me go find the ending to that, so I can show you the cover to issue number 2. Here we go. Oh, spoiler alerts. MJ seems to have moved on and apparently has 2 kids. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. There's the cover art for issue number 2. Very nice. And then issue number 2 covers more of Peter Parker trying to stay away from debt collectors and all that fun stuff. And Norman Osborn wants to offer him a job. What does Norman want with Peter Parker? Well, we'll have to wait to find out. And then Peter Parker goes and does Spider-Man stuff, fighting crime, all that fun stuff. And let's see, what else is there? Peter Parker and Tombstone have a fight. That leads us into issue number 3, where this guy, Paul, actually pays off the remaining debt for Peter. So, curious what his story is. I guess we'll find out more later on in the run. And then Peter Parker's out here with tied up, cuffed by the ankles and wrists. He can't really move, and Tombstone's just beating the ever-living crud out of him. While Tombstone does his supervillain speech stuff, Janice and Randy do their proposal. And Tombstone is trying to make about to go on a massacre. But before that, we have Tombstone giving some background story on who he is, how he became what he is, stuff like that. All to teach Peter Parker a lesson. Not too sure what that lesson was, but it was an interesting thing. So that leads us into issue number 4, and there's this really nice Stanley Artgerm variant they got in with ASM number 1. Very pretty. And this is the main cover to issue number 4 of Amazing Spider-Man. Basically, a big fight breaks out. Peter Parker handles Tombstone's men, or Rose's men, and basically demolishes the operation himself. So really kind of cool how that all comes together. Then we have the Speech Momoko cover for issue number 1. Pretty cool. And this is issue number 5, which is kind of just like a wrap-up issue for the first 5 issues. So, the Rose's Men's are kind of a mess right now. Fisk Jr. got arrested, so we'll see how that plays out. And Spider-Man's just kind of going over what happened, and Tombstone is kind of summarizing everything that happened and his goals. We got some Black Cat in here as well, Felicia Hardy, who checks in on Peter. And I guess they'll be chasing each other later on in the run. And here, Spider-Man is just, tying up some loose ends to dismantle Tombstone's operation now, which is pretty cool. He deals with Digger, solves an issue there. Robertson has a couple things left to say with the engagement between his son and other things, and then Spider-Man just kind of shows up, and him and Tombstone have a discussion of, hey, you had me stop this operation, all that fun stuff. It's pretty interesting. And Aunt May has a meal ready for Peter. I'm not a fan of John Romita Jr. artwork, but it's okay. I'll deal with it. And then we get this thing with Doc. So we'll see what happens in issues 6 through 10, which I kind of already know what happens because I've read them already in single print. And then the rest of the book is just various cover arts. Like here's an Young Lee #1 variant. Here's a Patrick Gleason webhead variant, very popular. Here's a wonderful cover by Romy Jones of Mary Jane as a salutation to Amazing Spider-Man. I have that cover. Here's some more other variants that you could have gotten for issue #1. Pretty cool. Some more issue #1 variants. Even more issue #1 and 2 variants. There's issue 2 variants down there. And then this is a cute cover from Nicoletta Baldari, #2. I kind of want to get that one day. And some more issue #3 variants when there was the Scroll anniversary. And issue #4 variant down there. And then issue #5 variants here too. So pretty cool there. And then if you want to read some Black Cat, there you go. That's how you can start it. But she also has an omnibus coming out. So maybe spend $100 on the omnibus instead of spending $120, $130 on the collected issue. So these are a lot easier to hold. But yeah, that is the beginning of Zebwells' Amazing Spider-Man run, issue #2, the trade paperback version. I liked it. And if you're a Spider-Man fan, I think you'll like it too. And yeah, good slow start to the story, but that's okay. But yeah, that is everything. If you guys want to buy this issue or buy this trade paperback, I'll have a couple of links down below where you can purchase it. And from there, if you guys like this content, be sure to subscribe for more. I plan to upload a little bit more often after each trade paperback I finish reading this year, starting with this one. And yeah, I hope to talk to you guys soon. So leave the video a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you're reading Amazing Spider-Man or if I should read something else. So thank you guys for watching, and you all have a good rest of your week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.